up, guys? Welcome back to the Vice City Gamers podcast. Just a couple of guys from the Miami area coming together to talk everything gaming. I'm your host, Jay, and as usual, I'm joined by the co-hosts, Chris and BJ. What's good with you guys?
Two-time world champ VGA's here.
Yes. We got Sonic joining the mix as well. On the mic.
What's up, yeah?
Not much, man. Not much.
Coming to find out.
Yeah. So there's not much news going on in the gaming world. It's just a bunch of like closures and shutdowns and all sorts of different crap like that. But that's all negative stuff, man. How about we talk about some positives, man? I think that you guys are having a positive time playing some games.
Oh, yes, sir. Avowed is my favorite game right now. Recommend it to everybody. It's probably one of the most immersive games I've played in a while, besides Rebirth, which I loved and I was hooked on for I don't know how many hours. Now I had this bug again with Avowed. You know, I haven't felt like this since, I guess you could say, since Sea of Stars and since Rebirth. You know, for a game, man, this game is absolutely amazing. All the low scorings it's getting, I don't understand where that's coming from. But I myself, I'm giving it like an 8.5 or 9 out of 10. That this game is completely amazing. I'm in maybe like 10 hours in, and I haven't even scratched the surface. And like I'm 10 hours in, and that's just been like exploring everything, because this game is super rewarding when it comes to like exploration. And even in the easy mode is challenging. So if
how do you know? You put it on the easy mode?
I tried normal first, and I was getting slaughtered. And then I went to easy to see what the heck was going on. And
you're gonna find out we're not gamers, man.
No. But it's the truth though. Like even easy was rough. I mean, apparently there's ways around it. Like you have to grind a little bit.
What happens when you push 50 years old?
Well, I'm not. My reflex is not what they used to be anymore. And you know, but even on easy, if you're not properly equipped and properly leveled up and this and that, you're gonna get spanked, because this game is not forgiving even in an easy mode, which is great. So playing easy, it feels like you're playing normal. So imagine playing normal, it feels like you're playing hard. And then their hardest level, it's probably insane, you know.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun though. It's a lot of fun. Don't let it deter you from anything. The character building, I never really spend too much time in that. I usually just do something random and maybe put a couple of things there and there, but so I didn't get to explore too much of the character building. But the rest of the stuff, like the skill tree and putting points into strength, dexterity, intellect, all that stuff is pretty neat. But I think my favorite part of the game, besides the combat, which is not bad, is just the look of the game, man. It's beautiful to look at. The graphics, I mean, I don't know.
I heard that Pillars universe is beautiful.
Man, it's so gorgeous to look at it, man.
Is it kind of like Avatar-ish?
Well, not really, but I could see
like colorful plants and shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of plants and stuff like that, which is really neat. But each area is different, man. Like, I just started the second area yesterday, and I had to backpedal a little bit because traversing to that area, you go to like a little desert kind of thing, which it looks pretty cool. But everything is beautiful, man. Like I was telling Jose earlier today that I was just trying to do one of the side quests, and then all of a sudden I saw this cliff by the ocean, and I said, well, let me go check this out. And I went over there, and I jumped into the water, whatever, went to this underwater cave and whatnot, and there was a skeleton sitting on a chair with a huge sword laying across from him. And I said, well, let me see what this is about. Maybe I could pick that up. I tapped on it, and like 20 freaking enemies just spawned around me. And I had to beat, you know, and you had to wait, like it was 2 waves or 3 waves after that I had to finish. But like once again, reiterating, exploration is a big thing of this game. So once I finished that part of it, it like rewarded me with this cool like 2-handed sword, which is it was a pretty badass sword, you know, nice. Better than what I had before. And now I'm walking around with this huge bastard sword, just slicing people left and right. And I haven't even tried playing first person. I've been playing third person the whole time, which I love it.
Nice.
To me, I love third person, so I've been playing third person on it. But yeah, man, this Avowed is one of those games that I could see myself getting lost in it for a while before I even finish it. It's been only 10 hours, and I'm feeling to go back and play it. Too bad I don't have enough time to sit there and play it for like 4 or 5 hours straight. You know, but you have kids, you have a job, so you can't do all that. But if you do have a chance, give it a chance. Get over the first 5-10 minutes of the game because the whole tutorial, because that's what people are knocking. Oh, it's too slow, this and that. But you gotta wait for the story to develop, the characters to develop, and you start getting that like in
Xbox packs.
yeah, and you start getting that like in like hour 2, hour 3 of the game, which is really neat. It's really cool, and it's very reminiscent of like say what's Vegas
Fallout New
Fallout New
Vegas.
Vegas with when you with the dialogue that you have to have certain amount of intellect, a certain amount of charisma to open certain dialogues, or but yeah, it's really cool, and I could see when people are saying it's kind of like New Vegas, kind of like Oblivion, because it is a little bit of it. I wasn't a big Oblivion fan. I played maybe a little bit of it, but by then, um, I was too much into Gears of War to play Oblivion, so I didn't get a chance to play it. But yeah, Avowed, man, to me, one of the greatest games that's come out this year so far. Besides,
Nice.
well, Astrobot came out last year, but yeah, but this year, one of my favorite Xbox games that came out this year. So give it a shot.
Man,
Don't knock it out. And believe me, I
it's
like
only
Indiana
month two,
Jones,
dog.
and I like Indiana Jones. I like Indiana Jones a lot. I haven't finished it yet, but to me, I like Avowed better than I like Indiana Jones.
Wow.
Man, that says something.
Hmm.
Good stuff. It
I
looks
love
good.
Indiana Jones. You're crazy.
So I'll give it a 9, 8 out of 5, 9. For my scale, you
Like a,
know,
like an A plus.
yeah. I'll give it. Actually, I'll give it an A minus
A minus.
because it's not quite there. It's like an 85, 90. So an A minus, I think would be a good.
How's
What are
this?
the bad things about it?
The bad things about
My
it,
bad.
I haven't really found anything bad. I haven't had any crashes or anything like that.
So why is it not a S?
Because the combat's it's a little different. Even though,
Janky?
yeah, I like the dodging, they could have done better with the dodging and the and stuff like that. Like when you pull away from an enemy and it could have been a little better. Sometimes when I try to dodge to the right, the guy jumps instead or something like that. So that's the only issue that I was having. The controllers a little bit, but it takes a little bit to get used to it because in one hand you have a shield, so you're blocking one hand, and you have your sword in the other, depending on your build. And say if you have like a wizard build, you have a grimoire in one hand and a one in the other, or you could just go like I'm doing right now with a two double sword, not with a two-handed sword, which is pretty awesome too. But you could also switch that on the fly, so you could go from having walking around with a two-handed sword to use going back to your grimoire and a sword, like which I have in my other build, and the same build but with two different builds for that character. But I think that where it loses a little bit is the controllers are a little bit loose. I get lost a little bit.
Sometimes those games like Fallout 3 and 4 and everything, they give you the option of doing melee combat. And I never go that route. I've given it a chance a couple times, but it just feels very much like floaty. Like, the hits don't feel like you don't feel it. Like, God of War, like
Right.
you hit and you're like the screen shakes, the controller shakes, and you're like, bomb! I just hit this dude. Like you feel it, but the game is meant to be third person. When these games, I feel like a lot of times they're built to be first person, and then the third person is kind of something added to it. So it's more so the physical striking of a first person game. Now, if you're doing shooting or spell casting, I venture to say that you'd probably like that a little bit better,
Yeah.
right? Because now you're talking about
Right.
an object that's being sent
Right.
and making contact. I'm assuming that's probably what it is because that's how a lot of those games
That
are.
and the lack of I guess of cutscenes, cinematic cutscenes.
Oh,
I
so
think
the
that's
story is
the story's great. The
okay.
story, but I think it could have had a little more of a boost if it had better cutscenes, like more epic cutscenes. I mean, I haven't gotten, like I said, I'm only like 10, 12 hours into the game right now, but I'm not impressed with the cutscenes. You know what I mean?
But if you're going back, right? They give you the options to play this way, right? You have many options, like
Right.
first
So,
person, third person.
right,
And do you guys feel like games should be, because when you're spread thin like that, a lot of times uh, they'll fall in one category, like you're saying melee. It's
right,
not great, but it's decent.
right.
And since you have the option, right? Like spell casting, a lot more fluid, a
Right.
lot more natural, feels great. But then they give you the option. Do you feel like the game score should suffer because they're giving you the option to
No,
do
no,
something that you
no,
don't have
no,
to do?
no. It shouldn't. I think that's. I mean, it gives everybody like me. I don't. The only game I really play first person is Call of Duty. I'm a third person fanatic. I love. That's why I love Gears of War. That's why I like playing like Fallout, and I like playing in third person. Um, and I that shouldn't diminish the score. Like I really wish that Indiana Jones was third person, but that's just me. I think
Oh,
I think I would have
I
liked
don't know,
Indiana
man.
Jones. I think I would have liked Indiana Jones more as a third person. I mean, the get me wrong, the cinematics are awesome, but I think I would have liked Indiana Jones better if it was a third person.
I get like Indiana Jones when you're doing the punching and stuff.
Yeah, that's
It's
it. It's a
kind
little,
of janky. It doesn't
yeah,
feel like you're doing
right,
any damage, kind of.
right.
It's like the same as Chronicles of Riddick, but the fucking gameplay is fluid. It's great, you know. I just feel it's like a weird topic, and you should chime in too, Jay, because I feel like they're going above and beyond to give you options. It shouldn't really hurt
No,
them
that's great. That's
if
great for everybody because, like I told you, I like third person better than first person.
Yeah, I
you
think
see
it's a
some reviews.
positive. I think having the option is a positive, if
Yeah.
anything.
And you know what's even cool about this? That you don't have to go into the menu to switch from first to third person. All you do is hold that right stick, you press it down. The R3 button, you hold it down, and it switches to whatever mode it goes to first person or third person, depend. Which is I thought that's really cool. I like that a lot.
Man, it should be like
Right.
that. Easy. Yeah, man. So
That's pretty dope.
so speaking of Indiana Jones, send it, my guy.
Oh,
That's
this
your
is
game,
the
huh?
first game I've played in months. I
Oof.
think maybe September when was the last time I actually played something. So it's been good. I'm only a couple levels in now, but man, I'm really liking this shit. I'm taking my time. I'm exploring every nook and cranny there is. Like to the point, I probably, if I keep going the way that I'm going, I'm probably gonna 100% this thing.
Nice.
But the lore is phenomenal. The story so far is super dope, and the way that you investigate, you solve puzzles, like
Right.
it's pretty legit.
How
I
did you
can't
like?
wait to get
How did you
get
like the
more into it.
opening? How did you like the opening scene?
Oh man, it was awesome.
Reminiscent of right. It
Man,
was.
the whole first level is like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
what Indiana Jones, what you know Indiana Jones to be. You
yeah.
know,
Was that Temple of
they go
Doom?
back. I think it was like a memory or
Yeah,
something.
was a temple. Was that the Temple of Doom?
Yeah,
Yeah, was that Temple of Doom? The first one, right?
yeah.
The first few minutes of it. Yeah,
There's already snake shit. Then
yeah,
there's karma.
yeah, yeah.
You know the whole temple shit where you
Swapping the
replace the statue with the bag or something with the bag
Nice.
of sand or whatever, and then it goes sideways. And
right. And you know what
hey,
was cool
does
about
that
that?
shit ever work, man?
No.
Jesus.
You know what was cool about that scene too? That they put the guy who played Doc Ock. He was in the original movie.
Yeah,
What's his name? Damn, I can't remember his name right now.
I know who you're talking
Yeah, yeah,
about.
yeah. He played Doc Ock in the Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire, I guess, right? Right?
Yeah,
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
The first one.
He was in the first Indiana Jones movie when he was younger,
Mm,
and they put him in that. Bro, it was that was like
that's cool.
wow, it was nostalgic and it was awesome, bro. That was really cool.
I like it. I like it.
So, what's your favorite part of the game been
man.
so far?
Oh, that's tough. I haven't really gotten into the game, but I feel like all of this it reminds me of something that I really loved as a kid, which was Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay,
Mm,
where you started in prison and then you had to like escape and
Right.
you keep finding new avenues and timing and like get behind the guards like a stealth treatment. And I feel like all of that shit has been in here so far, you know? And it's more fluid, it feels better, the graphics are greatly improved. the sound is amazing too. We don't talk that much about sound in video games, but like the effects, it's first person, so you can hear everything that's going on. But like, we play with headphones now, so you can hear like surround sound.
You could hear a
It's
flea
been
fart.
pretty awesome.
But how you like the how you like the voice acting though?
Oh, phenomenal! I
Right?
don't even know it. I didn't even know it was
The guy who won the
like you
V.
can't tell it's not Indiana Jones.
Right, Harrison Ford. Right? You don't think you don't,
Yeah, you can't tell it's not
no?
Harrison Ford. It's like this guy had his accent down pat.
I mean, that's why he won the VGA for best voice actor. I think, right?
That guy is
Did he?
a
Yeah, yeah,
chameleon.
yeah, yeah.
That's the same guy who does Snake from Metal Gear Solid,
Yeah.
right? What's
I
what's his name?
forgot
The
his
voice
name.
actor? Yeah,
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker. Yeah,
Yeah, that's Troy Baker. Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah,
does the voice of everybody in every game.
yeah,
I don't know how
Yeah,
he
he's
fucking does
awesome.
it.
yeah, bro.
He's
No, but I don't think he won
I,
for
I,
Indy. No,
yeah.
he presented something
But I
with
thought he
Harrison
won. Troy
Ford.
Baker won. Let me
He
see.
presented it, but
Oh,
that
really?
why wasn't Indy in there for Game of the Year then?
Oh, I thought he was okay.
Because it missed the
Oh,
deadline.
that's right.
That's
That's
why.
right. He wasn't. He probably be in there for this year then.
I think it was also Max
Nah,
Payne.
he's a bunch of shit. The
Yeah.
guy's phenomenal.
Yeah, he's
And
awesome,
Metal
man.
Gear Solid is such a hell of a story that yeah, he's a badass.
Oh, last time he
Yeah.
won it was
Other,
2013 for he did Joel's voice in The Last of Us.
Yeah, he's Joel from The Last of
Yeah,
Us too. He's versatile as shit. That
yeah, yeah,
guy.
yeah.
yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
yeah, no. Bro. Even Harrison Ford gave him props about his voice acting, which is
Yeah, that guy's 80 years old. He's like,
Oh,
thank you
that
for
guy
doing
can
it.
be anybody.
bro. I didn't even know he was on Uncharted 4.
Uh,
Imagine the
He did
role
the voice for
playing that
Uncharted
you can
4.
have, the range that you can have during,
who is he in Uncharted 4?
I'm not sure. I'm looking right now. Um, let's see, I'm trying to see. He was
Yeah, man. Love it. Love it. So there's been some talk about Fabled. And again, I don't like the negative crap, but it
yeah.
whatever. But that it came out that they put out some gameplay. And I don't know if you remember hearing this, but when they started picking up speed with the new Fabled game, they took on certain developers formerly working with CD Projekt Red, the makers of Witcher and a bunch of other games and Cyberpunk. But I saw the fighting in it, and it looks very much like Witcher 3, which I love. To say that I love is an understatement. So I can tell you that at least the fighting in that game looks like it's gonna be really freaking good. Like it looks
oh, the
exactly like it.
graphics and that
It
shit.
looks
That's
great. Yeah,
insane.
it looks great.
Yo, Turn 10 is the people that always did like the Forza. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
they're taking that technology of you're always hitting that graphical fidelity, like pushing the
Mm.
box to its limits. And now you're doing Fable with like human faces and a lot of action. It looks pretty dope.
Yeah, that one's one that I'm looking forward to. I played originally the first Fabled on the Xbox 360. I don't know if it was an Xbox game, and I was playing it on the Xbox 360. But I played the first one and I really liked it. I liked that they had karma, that you could be good or you could be bad, and if you are bad, your body starts changing as you keep doing bad shit. Like I think your eyes start to glow and you start to grow horns and stuff. Pretty freaking cool, man.
He was Sam Drake in Uncharted 4.
Oh, he's the brother of Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah.
Uncharted, man. That was a hell of a series, man. Fuck.
Hey, so I haven't played many PlayStation series, but I played off. Well, I think it was four of those things.
Of
Uncharted?
Uncharted?
Yeah. 4,
Yeah,
right?
my boy let me borrow
It
his
was
whole PlayStation just to play them games.
was there a prequel
Wow.
after the fourth one?
So there was one, two, three. Then there was, and then four came out, and then they put out the one of the Lost Souls or something like that, which is the one of the two females, which was supposed to take place between three and four, if I'm not
Mm.
mistaken. And that one was okay, but the banter was so bad that I had a hard time finishing that. I didn't finish the game. But one, two, three, four, Bro, that was incredible.
That is ones I played. Oh, like four. The trilogy I thought was phenomenal. Then they came out
Yeah.
with a four. I'm like, you need to like
Oh,
Yeah.
hook a brother up.
I'm glad Jose
I
convinced me
got
to
them
play the
right
fourth
here.
one.
I got them all right there, Chris.
Yeah. Jose convinced me to play the fourth one after I finished my marathon of God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. He told me to go
Yeah.
and play Uncharted 4. Man, that game was really good too. I finished that one too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this is what makes this game so special to me. Indiana Jones is like the founding father of
Yeah.
Tomb Raider, Uncharted, and they
Definitely the
all have a
inspiration.
lot of similarities. So
Hmm.
like that exploration, the puzzle solving, the combat, like this is like the heart
Yep.
of everything.
And I kind of see why they couldn't make this third person because then it would have been a lot like Uncharted, and it would have been a lot of comparisons to
I
that.
think so too.
Yeah, so
I
it makes sense, but I would have loved the third person Indiana Jones.
I don't know, man. This shit brings me back. I'm telling you, if you ever played Escape from Butcher Bay and like
Yeah,
got immersed in that story, it's like you can get immersed into a game, but when like Halo, the story for Halo is phenomenal, man.
right.
A lot of people don't give it credit. When it's first person, it's like you're soaking so much more in. Like you don't physically see a lot more of the area, but you're experiencing it like if it was you in
Right.
there
uh,
walking through those jungles or spaceships or battling. Like I don't know. I feel like it's a deeper interaction with what they're trying to tell.
No, and that's how you feel in the beginning of the game. You feel that. You feel like the whole like you're part of that experience of that Temple of Doom part. When he's going into the cave and changing the whatever what is it, Elgato? I remember. I think that's the rundown. I don't know what the name of the thing was, but takes it out and he puts the sack of whatever of sand in there. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But I still miss that. I think it could have been third person, but I see it. I see why they didn't do it that way. Would have been a lot of
Yeah, certain
comparisons.
things should be third person.
Yeah.
Um, but when you're trying to tell like a deep story, I don't know, my opinion.
you got to go in
It's
deep.
Well, and it's true because when you
yeah,
play
deep.
Call of Duty, especially the older Call of Duties, you're immersed in that story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I feel you. I feel you. I get it. I get it. But you know me, I'm a
It
third person
depends on the
junkie.
game.
Yeah, I'm a third person junkie. I don't know how it would be
Yeah.
to play Gears of War first person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know.
I hope the next one's first
No,
person
don't
just
you dare
because
say that. You keep your freaking
imagine first person
no, bro,
and you're
no,
walking and then out of the side of a fucking building just comes a berserker. Psh, and then you're like, oh shit.
nah, bro,
Yeah.
no,
It's a whole different scare factor, bro.
no, bro.
Your oh shit meter would be like
My old
three.
shit, my old
You know
shit
what I mean?
meter is there already when when you were playing the
Third
original ones.
person is it's not as scary, bro.
Nah, being chased
You
around
know
by
what I
that
thought was
berserker.
scary as fuck? When they remade Doom,
Ah,
and it was a similar situation. Like I was walking down a hallway, and out of nowhere, a fucking demon just broke through the shit, and I'm like, oh my god, that
Doom
shit was
3.
crazy.
hey, talking about
That
scary
was
boot
sick.
games. One of my favorite trilogies is coming out on backwards compatibility right now. Xbox is releasing Fear 1, 2, and 3, I believe.
Oh, that's from the studio that just shut down Monolith or whatever.
Yeah, those
Damn.
games were great, man. Those games
Oh, I
spooky as
got a
hell.
little something for you later.
Uh oh.
But Jake, we kind of skipped you, bro. What are you playing?
Bro, so I finally finished Final Fantasy VII.
What? What?
Finally.
You didn't say it? You didn't tell
Rebirth.
me this?
What's that?
You didn't tell me you finished it?
Oh, I did it?
No.
I'm pretty sure I was
I think
texting
he put it
everybody.
in the yeah, he put it in the chat.
When?
Yeah. Chris was asleep at the wheel. So,
Oh, there it is.
yeah, and I'm not 100% on that ending, man. I'm not 100% happy with it. Like, I,
It's different than what the original was.
But is that a real ending? This is just it's a continue, right?
right.
Yeah.
I just, so I guess, all right. So if anybody's listening and you're worried about
Spoiler.
spoilers of Final Fantasy VII, this is your cue to bail out.
Get the fuck out.
I'll go like this when it's time you can get back in here. So, all right. So in the first game remake ends with you leaving Midgar, which it's like the game's broken up into 3 games, and the game also happens to be on 3 discs. But there's more time in different sections of the game, so it's not very even. But basically, they made the first game Midgar. So when you're exiting Midgar, weird things happen that shouldn't have happened. Like certain people survived that shouldn't have survived, and certain people died that shouldn't have died. Like there's a part that you're running through the building and you're fighting whatever, and all of a sudden, boom, a knife goes through Barrett's chest, and we're like, the fuck? Like that doesn't
Happened in the
Barrett doesn't
original.
get stabbed. What is this? And then all of a sudden things happen, and then he comes back to life, and it's like, and there's this whole thing about fate that apparently if you break the boundaries of fate of what's supposed to happen, you throw everything out of order, and basically there's like an implication that this game is a parallel branch timeline or a separate
Like a
universe, like we're in the
multiverse.
multiverse of Final
Yeah.
Fantasy. And then on the last game, I don't know if you realize this, Chris, when you fight Sephiroth, he has 3 tiers. He's
Yeah.
gigantic, and he has 3 tiers.
Uh huh.
And all of you are fighting him, taking turns on 3 different
Right.
tiers. Those are 3 different timelines.
Oh, I didn't realize
Your
that.
Sephiroth is spanning at the same time 3 different timelines and attacking everybody. That does not happen in the first game.
No.
So basically, Aerith goes to get stabbed, and then all of a sudden she's down, and you're like, oh my god, it happened. And then all of a sudden she gets up, and you're like, what? And then things are happening, but then not. And then this, and then all of a sudden people are crying, but then she's up, and it doesn't make sense. And it's basically like implying that Cloud is losing his mind. Like he can't accept that she died, so he still sees her.
Right.
But she did die. But they didn't show her getting stabbed, and they vividly show it in the original
Right.
game.
Right. Right.
And I think that they're saving that so that when you start up the third game, it starts off powerful, and they're gonna show you,
That what
yeah,
really happened,
she got stabbed. Yes.
because it ends with them all them in the field, right?
Yeah.
And he's
they're-
still seeing her, right?
yeah, Cloud sees her, but nobody else does. Everybody
Right.
is like straight up mourning. Very like some of them are really taking it hard, which is very emotional because that you can't feel that in the first game.
Right.
And then Cloud is like, "All right, guys, let's get going." And everybody's like, "How could he be so chill about it?" But he still sees her. She's still with them in his mind. Bro, trippy as fuck.
Yeah.
Really weird. Long boss battles. I was like, "Bro, let this end. I'm dying here, bro."
That took forever.
And I was truly challenged on that
Yeah,
shit. But you fight with her, you fight with Zack. Like it was an emotional roller coaster, seeing all the things happen. So now we're gonna see what ends up happening. Should be interesting. I think it's gonna end the same way that the original one it did. Like they ended it with a quote. I don't know if you saw it at the end of the quote. It says the future is not written in stone or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So they're implying that things
Could change.
can change. Yeah. I think that the last game is gonna have multiple
Things
endings.
are gonna change.
Yeah.
It's gonna change.
I think it's gonna have yep. Because bro, she's the last ancient. Maybe she has the power to
Change the future.
be above
or
life
change-
and death. Maybe
Yeah.
she's in the life stream.
Right.
Maybe she can come. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, I don't know. We'll see what
She's
happens.
the last ancient that you know of. Maybe
Yeah.
there's another one.
Yeah. They might continue the story. Sequel.
Maybe Cloud.
Maybe
Is it
Cloud. I was just about to say that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cloud.
Maybe Cloud puts his little peepee inside and she just resurrect.
A little.
It's a pregnant.
That magic stick.
He got the magic stick.
He's got to take
That
the
life force.
black materia and rub it on his
black-
balls and then go in there.
He's the White Lantern.
The White
Oh,
Lantern.
shit.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was awesome. And then I jumped back on Harry Potter on Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh,
I jumped back on that, and I had left it off in the middle of a quest that I'm in, like a maze or something like that. So now I got to figure out how the hell to get out of that shit. But that game, I just got right back into it like I never left it. That game is so damn good.
did you go to the area yet with the dragons yet or no?
Yes.
That whole thing was pretty
Dude,
badass.
hold on, BJ. Have you ever watched any of the Harry Potter movies or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, like what Chris was mentioning, that was one of the most memorable moments of me playing this game. I'm the kind of guy, like, basically my status in that game is that I'm overpowered because I went exploring, and I started getting to places that I shouldn't be yet, but my skills are on point in that game. I'm fighting, I'm beating people, I'm leveling up, I'm getting good gear. It's to the point that on all my quests, the gear that I get is under level. So anyways, I'm in the middle of a field on the side of a mountain. There's a bandit camp. I attack, I decimate them. and there's a tent, and you usually go up to the tent and you loot it and you get whatever shit or whatever. So I go up to this tent and it looks a little bit different. Like the doors are kind of closed, but I'm like, okay, I haven't seen a closed one before. And when I go to loot it, the character sticks his hands in and opens it, and this little tiny tent opens up to you're inside a huge arena where two dragons are fighting each other and everybody's like gambling and betting on them. And you're like,
Yeah.
what the hell? And now you're in there, and now you just started a side quest
Yeah.
where you have to like sneak around and try to steal something,
Yeah.
and then you end up freeing the dragons and they bust through the roof and everything. So you just turn this little tent. It's like this all out melee with people running all over the place and everything. The whole place starts catching on fire.
Right.
And that was very Witcher 3 right there, where you have like this little side quest. And you're like, oh, I guess I'll do this little side quest. And it just branches off into this incredible, memorable story
That was
that
really
took an hour off their beaten path, or 2 hours off the beaten path. That you're just like, yo, that was just a side quest.
Yeah.
So
That was really cool. No, I really enjoyed that game.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
So there's that.
That's pretty good, sir.
Yeah, man.
That's really good, sir.
And now I do have a little like project in mind that I want to do. I was telling Chris, I don't think I told you about it yet. I might as well say it now. Oh no, I did. I guess I did tell you for a second, but I want to start doing the road to GTA 6. And I started playing the game, so I beat GTA 3, so that's already in the past, but I'm playing Liberty City Stories right now, which is kind of like the spin-off, which is basically GTA 3, but a bunch of extra side quests, and you're playing as one of the NPCs from the first game, one of the mobsters. So it's fun because I don't know what's going to happen. I know all the GTA games inside and out. I love them, love them, love them. But this is like, I'm going back to kind of experience some of these. So hopefully I might start recording all that, uploading them like on a weekly basis or something, and just having something in addition to the podcast out there that should be a lot of fun.
Nice.
Super stoked about that.
Hey, B, we should do that with Gears of War. Beat on Insane.
I'm down. That's a three-way too.
Well, the first three are not. They're two ways. Two. The fourth and the fifth. I think the fourth and the fifth are 3-player co-ops. I think only the fifth actually is 3-player co-op. If I'm not mistaken.
3-way.
Yeah.
The girls never came.
Go play Insane mode.
We were just there. We're going at it. The girls never came. So how do we play that? I guess I got to go to your house, Chris, and then
Yeah.
you play online with BJ, or we all get together or some shit.
Yeah. We can do whatever. I'm always down.
Oh. Yeah, the split screen.
Yeah.
The split screen is 4, no?
Huh? No, split screen is 2.
Place?
2.
On the trilogy?
On the trilogy is 2. One above, one bottom. Yep, it's 2.
Damn.
Like I said, I never played the split screen, but yeah, I played with my nephew once or twice, like when the first Gears of War, and it was split screen up and down. But I used to always play by myself because nobody else plays Gears of War but me.
On the next episode of Casting Couch Co-op.
Ooh, yeah, baby. I love Cole, man. Cole's one of my favorite characters, I think, in that game. Right?
I'm down to learn.
Carmine was mine.
Oh, Carmine, really? Yeah.
Coltrane.
Coltrane.
Yeah,
Cole was my
because
favorite.
I liked how quiet he was, though.
Yeah, but Carmine
He looked the best.
I don't want to mess it up for Jose, but Carmine don't last that long.
Oh, he wasn't long for this world.
No. But it's cool. But his story is cool, though. Oh, shit. He got dropped.
Lost BJ.
Oh, boy.
That boy
Where did
got
BJ go?
His phone bill, his cable bill.
Cricket phone. He went bye-bye. Yeah, so, yeah, Cole's one of my favorite characters.
Oh, he's
there
back.
he is.
Hold on, oh, hey, okay.
There he is. Okay. You disappeared completely, bro.
Your spirit is back.
No, but I was telling him.
Just spoil alert.
No. I was telling him that Carmine has an interesting story in Gears of War.
Okay.
He froze again.
Oh, BJ, gotta pay that bill, bro.
Damn, man.
No, he's got to run that Ethernet.
Yeah. Cheap as AT&T.
You gotta run that Ethernet, my boy.
Damn.
He'll be back.
But yeah, bro. So once you get into it, you'll see that Carmine, one of the characters there, has a very interesting story. There he is. He's back.
He's back. BJ is
there
back.
There he is.
It's definitely on my side.
You gotta run.
The connection.
You gotta run that Ethernet.
Yeah, bro. Quit Messing with the AT&T freaking service.
All
Oh, he froze
right.
again.
You
Oh
need to
no.
stop messing with me, bro.
But so once again, I was telling him that Carmine has a really interesting story in Gears of War.
I thought so too.
Yeah. Because it'll surprise you from
I
the
thought you
first.
gave it away
No, no,
before I
no,
froze.
no,
It's
no.
like, yo, Carmike. And I'm like, no, you can't do it.
No. I wasn't going to do that to him. I wasn't going to do that to him.
Son of a bitch.
No, son of a bitch. No, I wasn't going to do it to him, bro. Come on. I know better than that. Anyways. So what else,
But yeah,
boys?
there's a few things that we need to get on. No, I heard a rumor. I don't
Uh-oh.
know
You watched too
if it's a
much
good time.
Umbrella Academy. I heard the rumor.
Tell us.
Pokemon Day is coming up. They're having an event there that they're gonna make an announcement soon. In like a week or two,
Mm.
something like that, sometime in March.
Yeah.
And March or April. And so basically they announced like the Pokemon games that are coming up, usually around fall, like the mainstream Pokemon games, some mini games, stuff like that. And there's a rumor that for the Switch or the new Switch, they're gonna release all the older Pokemon games.
Ah, I think I
Like
heard that.
Oh, that'd be
red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, emerald, a
Nice.
ruby, sapphire. It's like 12 of them, including fire red and leaf green,
Mm.
which is probably
wow.
the dopest one. Heart gold and soul silver are the dopest, but fire red and leaf green are up there.
Nice.
It's like right under there.
Damn.
And that means nothing to me because I never played any of those games.
I've always wanted
Well,
to get
imagine
into them, but
you're
this
getting
might be the
officially licensed Pokemon games on your Switch console. So now you'd be able to trade, I'm assuming, with other Switch players,
Ah, that'd be cool.
right?
that'd
Yeah.
be sick.
And now you can actually play those games on a console. Like they're supposed to be able to carry through. And you have to go through some crazy hoops. I'm actually selling my my Pokemon collection um, with all of this stuff because in order to collect from the very beginning, you need to have a bunch of shit like into Pokemon Home. I got that bank, Pokemon Transfer. Like you need a bunch of stuff.
Wow.
But for crazy people like I was, uh, yeah. So I'm getting rid of that, which is great news because I'm purging some of the old, and I might just jump in with the new.
Yeah. So what do
Oh.
you think? Are they gonna do it like a bundle? Are they gonna sell them all individually? Are some of them gonna go on the online service? What do you think?
Um, you know what? Let me refer back to this rumor.
Are you gonna give us some free Pokemon packs
A
on
classic
Pocket?
game collection for the Switch. So a collection would imply that it's all together, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, so red, gold, ruby, fire red. That's called Pokemon Memories.
Okay.
And Pokemon Reminiscence is blue, silver, sapphire, and leaf green, with yellow, crystal, and emerald available as digital downloads.
Mm.
Wow.
But then wouldn't that imply that
So three separate collections?
it's all separate?
Yeah, three
I
separate
don't know.
collections, right? That's what it sounds
I
like.
guess so,
Interesting.
yeah.
Like three
So
separate
are they
collections.
taking all the colors, or are they basically taking all the different tiers, splitting them down the middle, half? So there's an incentive to buy them all so that you can have them
Right.
all. But if you buy one side of them, you have like different levels of the game, right?
All of these games, with the exception of yellow, crystal, and emerald, right,
Mhm.
are all like split in two. So you
Okay.
got red and blue, fire red, leaf green, gold, silver. So yellow was the original, like the extra special Pikachu edition for the original. You can already collect everything from just having red and blue, but yellow gave you like better options to just collect them all in one game.
Oh, I see.
You can't collect all of them in one game, but for example, you can have all the starters on yellow if you wanted to. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
So you
Okay.
don't have to start with just Squirtle or Charmander. In yellow, you start with Pikachu, but you have the option down the road to get Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander
Okay.
instead of trading with somebody.
Got it.
I
So
like
what I
it.
used to do with my boy is we used to start the game like it'll take like 2 hours prep time because you gotta play like 30 minutes in order to get to a point where you can trade, and then we'll trade our starters, and then he'll trade like restart my game or his game, one of them, like 8 times so that we both have all the starters, and then we'll progress on the game.
Damn, that's awesome.
Cheaters.
I like that. Badass, dude.
But yeah,
That's gonna
pretty
be
cool
exciting.
news.
That
Now,
ex
depending on what the Switch 2 does, depending on how much it is, I may just that might be one of the missions that I go on.
Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be. It makes sense because Nintendo has been going after emulation hardcore and all the websites that have all the games and stuff like that. So maybe that's the reason why they started taking it down so hard, so that they could start saying, "Oh well, we finally got the games we've been asking for." So who knows?
No. People are still gonna pirate.
Oh, who doesn't like
Yeah.
Pokemon?
Pirates. People are still gonna pirate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
All those little Chinese consoles are all pirated, and
yeah, that's never going away.
yeah.
Did you
China
see like the apology or whatever that Nintendo sent out?
to who?
No,
There's this dude that we watch, RG3 maybe.
RGT85.
I know you've seen it. RGT85, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has sent out a video like a week ago saying that. Oh, and who's the guy from Retro Gaming?
Oh,
Yeah,
Russ
you
from
watched
Retro
some of.
Game Core.
Yes, and they were saying like uh something about they've been going after people and they've actually been working with these people to make Nintendo better.
Power World.
No
So
shit.
they issued some like little apology to him.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Wow. Okay, I didn't even hear about that.
I wonder if they're like partnering up with people from Power World to make a better Pokemon game.
Damn. Just add guns.
Make the next Pokemon game like Avowed, and I'm in.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
man, this guy in about.
Could you romance people in Avowed?
No,
No? Oh,
nah,
okay.
I don't know. I haven't checked it out yet.
I was just gonna
That's
say.
why it's not a perfect game.
Oh, yeah. Could you pick your genitals in this one, like
Yeah,
in
actually, you
Cyberpunk?
can. Yeah,
You
apparently.
can?
Yeah,
you just pick small, medium, or large?
You go he, she,
Oh,
and them,
all right.
and then them minus, and then minus plus. No,
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
different.
Right on.
Shit. I know they have he, she, and then them, and I think it's one of the controversies they were having, and people were already fucking complaining about it, man.
It's Twitter, man. It's a cesspool. So
Bunch of snowflake. Just get over it.
Yeah.
And play the goddamn game and enjoy
what is
it.
the game available on PC and Xbox?
Xbox, yeah. It'll be on PS5 soon enough. You'll be able to play it
Yeah, it'll be on
for
PS5.
for $59.99.
Maybe the score will go up.
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna-
IGN will give it a 9 out of 10 when it comes to PlayStation 5. Believe you me, IGN.
I mean, it'll be on the PlayStation Pro. It'll be the best version that there is.
You know what I found really weird?
Just kidding.
You know what I was really not, I guess, bothered by. I was bothered by it when they just had the Indy Direct, and it was sponsored by IGN.
Oh yeah.
The Xbox Indie Direct. Did you watch it at all? No.
But it's been like that for like the last
Has
two,
it?
3 years.
Oh, I guess
IGN has sponsored the
the
Xbox Indie.
ID really? I didn't
And
realize
it's
that.
crazy because IGN be attacking Xbox.
Oh, all the time, bro, all the
more
time.
than everybody.
33 Immortals look good, by the way. That game looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Dungeon
yeah.
Crawler.
We've been talking about that game now for like a year. Bro.
33 Immortals?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Expedition 33.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
This-
Oh, okay, I got confused. So there's 33 games.
33 Immortals is like a dungeon crawler kind of like remember that game that you used to like? They made 2 parts of it already. Hades,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
kind of like that, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, Hades 1 was.
Yeah.
Dope.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
Played the second.
yeah, but it's kind of like that apparently. 33 Immortals. No, but Expedition 33. That's the one that comes out in April, I think, right?
Who makes Expedition 33? Because somebody said the other day that it's not an Xbox studio, but I thought it was an Xbox exclusive. I mean, you know what I mean. Made
Yeah,
by
look it up.
Xbox Studios or whatever the hell.
33.
Somehow that's gonna translate on the Metacritic score.
Of course, yeah, you got to prep it now, prime it now.
Sandfall Interactive.
Sandfall, is Sandfall one of the studios under Xbox?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Let me look it up. It's Sand.
so that's. I wonder if that'll be a day one Game Pass.
Oh, it is.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's one of the ones that was announced for game day one. That one in South of Midnight.
But South of Midnight is by one of the Xbox studios, right?
Believe so.
I think that
Yeah.
one is.
That one is. Well, you guys see all the like negative reactions that South of Midnight.
I saw. I can't remember who it was that I was watching that was basically saying that the story was like very hard to relate to, and
Oh,
that the
boy,
fighting
Destin
felt
was
a little
one.
bit, yeah, maybe Destin, and that
But
the fighting was a little bit odd. But I'm still gonna try it
but
when
he
that one
didn't
comes
like
out.
it. But then you have all the people that spoke about it and they enjoyed it. They said it was pretty good. The combat was fluid and they enjoyed the story and everything. And
Iron
you know,
Lords.
yeah, I think they were the ones who were saying it.
Well,
It's on
King
brand,
was-
you know. Got positive. No, I'm just playing. They got the Xbox tax opposite.
They're getting
Nah.
paid under the table. that's
No,
why.
Oh, yeah.
they're usually fair about games. So I give them props about that. If a game sucks and the game is not, they'll tell you straight out, no, it's not for me or whatever it is. I've heard them because even King says he loves Astrobot. That's one of his like games that he really liked this year.
Oh, I've been playing that too.
Yeah.
There's a couple of
He's
boss
the one that
levels.
came out with the reused assets. King was the one that found.
And what? I don't get it.
King
Uh-huh.
on Iron Lords
Uh-huh.
was the one that said that Astrobot for the VR, right, had like the same bosses as this new Astrobot that came out.
Oh, did
He's
it?
like, bro, they reused everything from that game. There's nothing new. So he's like, how does that not diminish the score or take away from it? He said, Astrobot is awesome, but it's the same shit as the VR that they released like a year and two earlier.
Really? I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, man.
Well, maybe nobody was buying the VR, so they re-released the game, but
Yeah.
I guess it was good.
Yeah, because I never played the VR.
Dude, the God of War level was
Shit got
crazy. They took the music from God of War and they remixed it into like a futuristic astrobot-ish version of the game of the God of War one, and they even had the green falcons or whatever they are that you have to smash. Bro, I'm excited for what's to come in the game because I was really I was realizing, I'm like, man, I got a few hours into this game, but I haven't seen all that stuff about God of Wars and playing as different characters. And then all of a sudden I got there and I'm like, oh, I see.
So,
Like,
I,
pretty
I,
legit.
I think it was Spawnwave who said it like this week about God of War. He was talking about God of War. What if the God of War they're remaking right now is just God of War 18 remake and going to charge you $10 to play it if you played the original 18?
What?
And he was
18?
saying that God of War 2018.
What about it?
They said instead of if they if Sony instead of telling you yeah, we've been doing a God of War remake, but everybody's thinking it's a trilogy, right?
Oh.
And it ends up being 2018 instead of the trilogy.
Oh.
How will you feel about that? How would the PlayStation
stupid as
community feel about
Uh, that would be stupid.
like?
But then again, I don't know. I know what they're doing. I'm not a fan of it because it's not for me. Like, if a game came out on PS4 and I played it on PS4 and then they re-release it on PS5, first of all, it's nothing new. This has happened with
Well,
Nintendo. It's happening right now with Nintendo. Donkey Kong HD was a Nintendo Wii game.
Mario RPG.
Yeah, Mario RPG. Like, this is stuff that happens on every console all the time or whatever.
Right.
But
it's been quite a few years for the Mario RPG though.
yeah, but
Yeah.
not freaking Donkey Kong. That Donkey Kong game that just came out was on the Wii, and it is the same game for $60. When it came out on the Wii, for what, $40?
Right.
And it's been 20 years. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's a scam. But you know, if you but I know what they're doing. They're in order to buy themselves time. They want the PS5 catalog to be bigger. So they're taking the original Horizon, Days Gone, whatever, and then now putting them in stores with the logo of PS5. It's like for anybody who's coming to PS5 now, which is probably a lot of people,
it's a new
are
game.
probably like, yeah, it's a new game. It's like, oh, this is something new. And they crank up the graphics a little bit, and then you're good to go.
And that's how they got me with.
It's not a terrible game plan.
And that's how they got me with Last of Us 2.
There's so many people that have not experienced that.
Yeah.
They're now going to experience a better version of it.
Right, and that's how they got me with Last of Us 2 because I had never played Last of Us 2. Last one I played was Last of Us 1, and that was on PlayStation 3, right? And
yeah, PlayStation 3, then 4,
right,
then 5. As a matter of fact, I got 3 right there, 4 right there,
right.
And I'm not buying the PS5.
No, but I bought the PS5 version because I was able to get it for $10 because somebody hooked me up.
Say that they don't have any games, and that's why they're fucking.
Yeah. Filling in the catalog.
Yeah.
That's But Chris, so if you would have waited a little bit longer, they put the remastered first version, the PS5 version, on the service.
No, but I played that when it first came out on PlayStation 3.
Right.
The first one, the first Last of Us.
I thought you said that you bought that one, or you bought the second one.
No, I bought the second one. Oh. I got the second one when it was remade.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you borrow mine?
Yeah, I borrowed yours, and then I bought the $10 copies. I thought I'd put your CD in there. Oh. So I paid $10 for the remake.
Gotcha. Very well. I played The Last of Us Part 2 on the PS5, and it looked freaking incredible. So I can't imagine what the newer version is supposed to look like.
To me, it looked amazing.
Yeah, bro. It's like 60 frames.
Yeah.
Beautiful graphics. Yeah. That game.
Bro, I love that game. That game was so awesome.
I don't know that I'm ready yet for the emotions of the third one.
Have you played the second one? Have you played any of them yet, BJ?
Last of Us?
Oh, man. Jesus, dude. You got to get on it.
Change your life.
Yeah. You have to get, especially the first one. The first one.
It's something about.
Opening scene for the first one is amazing.
This right here, bro.
Don't worry about that. Just play it. Play the game.
Your battery lasts like a good 45 minutes, and then I gotta stop and play.
Nah, man. One day they'll catch up to everybody else on the controller front. No, I heard that the Elite 3 is coming out with a built-in battery. I was like, oh shit, hot take. Are you guys all right with that?
But the Elite 2 has a built-in battery. What are you talking about?
It does?
Yeah, so does the Elite 1. They both had a built-in battery.
How do you guys feel about that?
I love it. And last
I like it. I haven't had any issues with it.
I haven't charged mine in over a month.
You know, when the Xbox 360 came out and I had the built-in battery there, I mean, I played the shit out of the Xbox 360. I didn't really have a career going at the time. Well, I leaned into it, but when I first got it, all I did was play games. That's it. I go out there and play basketball, and then I'll come back and play games. And my battery eventually started fading, and it was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So you buy another battery pack.
So I have a PS3, and it still charges, and it still lasts hours. So I don't know. But then again, I have heard that controllers or batteries in PS3s have like inflated, and you have to take them out, pull them out, and they sell them on eBay for cheap, and you can replace them.
That's storing them right though. It's not taking care of them.
Well, I haven't had an issue with any of my shit. No.
Me neither. The only issue I ever had is I dropped the PS4 controller once on a concrete floor, and it just completely stopped working. I've never broken a controller in my life. You look at all my stuff; it's all fresh.
Talk about PS4 controllers, Jose. Did I ever bring my PS4 controller to your house, the blue one, last time here?
No,
I can't find it anywhere, bro.
No, you wouldn't have brought it here. I got 4 here, so
I can't find my PS controller 4 anywhere, bro.
X-Men are guarding it.
The blue one. You know, the blue one.
The one that you picked up at that garage sale?
No. This is the one with the PS4 my nephew gave me. I can't find my PS controller 4 anywhere.
I've never seen it in person.
No, damn. The day we were all playing for that football game, you all came over and played the Ninja Turtle game. I brought both of them over. I don't know what the hell I did with mine.
You brought both of them.
I brought my PS5 controller and I brought the PS4 controllers in case.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll look around, but I'm pretty sure
it's a blue one. It's a blue one.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know every inch of this place.
Right. I don't know. I don't know what I did with it. I can't find it anywhere.
I'll drop my pants if you want to search and just make sure I don't have it.
I need bigger thumbsticks.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys got anything else to talk about. We're approaching that
Yeah.
1 hour
Yeah.
mode. Chris is fading. Are you falling asleep, bro?
So I
Huh?
actually wanted to say I and
We
I
knew.
don't
We
know how
knew.
to say it.
We knew you're gay. I'm sorry.
Xbox has pivoted. I
Uh,
don't like what they're doing. I'm scared that I'm not gonna get a new console, right?
Bro, what you? I
shit.
But
told you.
You
We
mother.
discussed this. We talked
But you
about
guys
this.
battled me when I said that it
No,
was
no,
even
but
a
I
possibility. But
listen.
okay, I'm
I
sorry. I
told you this
but
last
digress.
Phil
time.
Spencer just had an interview, one of the many that he does, unlike Sony,
Mhm.
and he kind of like made me calm down a little bit. So I don't like that, Halo's coming over there, PlayStation, whatever. But now I just had to get it in my head. I'm gonna smoke these Sony ponies and some Halo, dog. So it is what it is. Now you guys get to experience some real great games.
Yeah. But I told you,
The
bro.
same three
The
games
next
every
console,
generation.
I told you, like I told you the other day, it's gonna be a, a console PC hybrid with a portable extension. You'll see. You're gonna have a
A
handheld.
Portal
Like
extension.
they're gonna have a handheld like an Ally or a Legion Go, a Lenovo Legion, right? Lenovo Legion Go.
Yeah.
You're gonna have one of those. But the next console is gonna be, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a PC. Like we were talking about, like a super console PC console hybrid system. You'll see. It's gonna be one of those.
I don't think it's gonna be a
Yeah.
hybrid.
I'm telling you,
I
bro.
think that they're gonna do like
That's the most
how they got
innovative thing they could do.
the
Nothing.
Series X and the Series S. Maybe the Series S is now gonna be like a mobile handheld,
Yeah.
and the Series X is gonna be like their
That makes sense
flagship
too. That makes a
console.
lot of sense too. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But I think since they're doing so many things with, they're gonna start doing a lot of things with Steam and all the stuff they're putting on PC and this and that. That I could see them doing a PC console hybrid.
I mean, they kind of already have it. I mean, the Ally is Windows based.
Right.
You turn it on, Windows, and it has the obviously the app for Xbox. It has a control scheme of
Yeah.
the Xbox,
Yeah.
and it has Steam on it.
Yeah.
I'm even, and I know this is kind of a hot take, but I'm not even 100% sure that there's going to be an Xbox handheld because why? Why would they? You could the Legion
Show
Go.
already pretty much announced it though.
Yeah, they did. They did. But Sarah
And you
Bond
know
also said
why?
the best console in the world's coming out soon. But I don't know. And then Phil
Windows
was
is
like,
not Windows isn't the best format on the
Right.
Ally. It's very hard. Like there's a lot of technical stuff
yes,
you got to
Yes, a lot of
control, right?
tinkering. It's
yeah,
freaking frustrating at the
Imagine
beginning.
a handheld that has an Xbox interface.
yeah.
Like that would be a lot easier to control.
For a beginner like me,
And I
that
think that's what the main selling point is because you don't have to have it do all the stuff that the Ally does.
Mm,
Like
yeah,
you don't have to have Windows and play Steam and all that shit. This one just could be focused on
right,
Xbox.
yeah. But it's gonna have to be affordable then
right,
because if you could buy an Ally or a Steam Deck, because even on the Steam Deck you could play the Xbox stuff, and Steam also. So it's kind of like you gotta. So and that's the part about it that kind of. So I know for a fact. I don't know for a fact, but I'm very confident that Windows is working on a software interface for handhelds, just like Steam OS. So if you buy an ROG Ally, I'm sorry, if you buy a Steam Deck, you open it up, it's right into Steam. Everything just works. Great. If you want to use it as a PC, you can. You just have to do a couple of clicks and then boot it up like a PC, which I think runs in Linux. So there's that.
right.
But now they are working on the software that would be ideal for the Legion Go, for the ROG Ally, and whatever else jumps into the mix. And Microsoft, their expertise is in software.
There.
A lot of their hardware just kind of ends up, PC wise and stuff going away. The Windows Phone and all that stuff, and then now the
Zoom.
Xbox, the Zune,
Surface.
I
everything that they
love
do
that.
hardware wise ends up. I hate to say it because it actually hurts me. I don't want Xbox to be gone, but talking about the handheld, with the market now getting flooded with it and them still being a couple years out from it, it makes me think that maybe they might just say, let's put that operating system available for other handhelds. And I can tell you right now, as long as I could do kind of like a dual boot kind of thing, I would love to just turn it on, I'm in Xbox Game Pass set to go. I can hit the button and put it to sleep like a switch. I would love that. Like a Steam Deck, but for Windows. And then if I want to do my stuff like this, because right now we're running off the Ally, let me load into regular Windows.
And you know what? That was the most frustrating part about for someone who's never a PC gamer. I'm always been console, and then going into PC that for a beginner, it's not very user friendly.
No.
It's not very user friendly. So I was getting frustrated at the beginning until I started doing my research, going into forums, and I see the same complaint everywhere that they wish that the Ally was a little more like Steam, like user friendly, like the Steam Deck is. So I think if Microsoft did something like that, that's more user friendly instead of I mean, like the Ally is, man. When you're a beginner, that thing it's rough. You like you second guess. So why did I get this? This is it's like everything you do like blue screen, man. Bro, that killed me.
Dude, Chris, right off the bat, when he got the Ally, one of the first things he did, he was playing a game and he went and put it to sleep like a Nintendo Switch and crashed the whole freaking thing. Everything went to shit. We had to re-image the whole thing.
No,
I was having a freaking...
No, not only that, but like a month later, you get it going. I had it going great. I didn't do anything but put it on hibernate. And I did it like normal, like I always do. Put it on hibernate. I turn it back on 2 seconds later and it gives me another blue screen. Bro, so thank God I had recovery on it. I recovered my stuff, and it was boom within a minute. It was back up. I was about to have another heart attack. But since then, I haven't had an issue.
Yeah, they've done a lot of updates on it that have made it a lot better. Like a lot of the weird little issues that I would see are gone now.
Yeah,
and
I follow you guys' rule of thumb. Like download when you do your downloads, do the Windows first, then you do the Aces, I think, and then and the last one you do it is your Armor Crate.
Yep,
and that's what I do every time.
Well, the AMD also.
Yeah.
AMD,
what?
Yeah, that's through the Armory. That's the
Armory
same
Crate.
thing. You guys talk about the same thing, yeah. You upgrade the AMD through Armory Crate
or
manually, but
it's a fourth
one.
Don't
worry.
You'll freak me out. You'll about give me a heart attack. That's a fourth one.
Yeah.
I haven't updated that in a while now.
It's such a dope console, man.
Oh no, it is.
It's not user friendly at all, and I think that's why. Well, did you guys see the Microsoft just released the quantum chip?
No,
quantum computing chip.
No.
No.
Oh, they're making their own chipset. I don't expect some shit like that to go into an Xbox, but they have to be planning something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the AI that's gonna be in the next Xbox, I think is gonna change the game. Xbox is notorious for like
innovation.
Innovation to the consoles. It's kind of like where Sega was. They're pretty much the spiritual successor, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when they start including AI, which I think is going to be the next, and I want them to bring Cortana back. That would be so cool, man.
I never used it. I never used it.
I had the Microsoft phone for a while, and it's like, hey, Cortana. And she would do the whole Siri shit.
That was for the Xbox One, wasn't it? I mean, for the one, they had Cortana for the one, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I barely used it.
If they bring Cortana back, that would be super dope. Because what better AI is there?
Siri.
But imagine that. Like,
you didn't hear me, like whatever.
Come on, man. Siri ain't got shit on Cortana.
Siri got that voice. Siri got that voice.
I still love you, Siri.
Alexa has a little something that I don't know if you guys know about. Go up to your Alexa. Hopefully I'm not setting off everybody's Alexas. And tell her, Alexa, fart for me.
Oh, yeah? I'm going to try it tonight.
Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah. She's a nasty girl.
I'm going to try it tonight. I'm going to wiggle her up tonight.
But do it whispering. Tell her a whisper, and then she'll whisper.
Siri, fart for me. She said, "I'm afraid not." See, she's got class.
She got class. Siri classy, bro. Siri classy.
Alexa.
All right. All right, boys. I gotta go.
Oh God, that's too funny.
Anyways.
All right. Yeah, I think Chris is done. He's checking his whatnot. And
damn, dime me out.
Well, how much have you bought since we've been here right now?
Nothing.
I'm just kidding.
Nothing.
Oh boy.
I've been in a dry spell for the past 3 weeks.
That's good, man. That's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Don't blow your
Nah. You crazy? No. No. I made some money, so I'm good.
Good. Yeah, bro. Sell them shits.
All right.
All right, so I guess we'll leave it by here. Anybody got any final thoughts?
No, sir.
We're good?
We're good.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna leave it right here. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. And hit the like. It helps get our video out there in front of everybody else so other people can enjoy it like yourself. And hit the sub if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Peace out.
Peace.
See you on the next one.
BCG, bruh.
Yeah.